Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Yahawadah, shalom to my Akim Wathim who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Today's lesson is going to be quick lesson, super quick lesson on this thing. Two things, kind of more so into just one thing. But I saw this post a couple of days back. I just found it again because I had it screenshot it in my phone. I wanted to do a lesson on this, but basically, update, it says, Russia will win this war. It's impossible for us to lose. If we are about to lose, we will ensure that everyone loses. And this was said by President Putin, Vladimir Putin, alright? And yeah, basically, this was a very ominous, I guess, if you want to call it that, thing to say. I thought it was pretty funny. I personally thought it was funny in the sense that, like, it's just like now there's no guaranteed way, or like things are just, you know, more solidified, more locked in terms of, you know, us getting that much closer to the end. All right, and I don't necessarily know how or what he has in mind in terms of the specifics. I just imagine it's gonna be something like, okay, well, now he's gonna indiscriminately go and nuke, you know, America and all other countries that ally with America. All right, which I thought, you know what, okay, that's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie, but oh well, I guess, you know. But yeah, like the main thing I really want to kind of highlight was how, you know, crazy he seems to be. All right, he really just like crashing out, honestly. Another thing is this with the whole stuff, which I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, here it is.
Russia, and they all agreed to keep the old images a secret amongst them. But that secret is what is being gradually exposed this day by Putin, of which there are those who think of the act as a form of warfare, seeing as the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO, is on the verge of nuking his country, and so he's had to reveal that the Christ and Mary were black people, and he has all the images, about 1,700 pictures to prove. There's been
and yeah, like this, I heard this video a long while back, and I was like, okay, so what does that have to do with anything? Why would this be another instance of like crashing out or just kamikazing or just like not caring about the whole situation in terms of like throwing everything away? Like that's the stuff that kind of confused me, because for the most part, a big majority of Jake, they did know that Yahawashi is a so-called or was a so-called black man. All right, they knew that, and it's just that him, Putin, doing this is just more so like validation. It's like it's more validation. All right, but at the end of the day, like, I don't understand like how it's like is this like, oh, like one of those things where they where like Esau like has that guilty conscience where I want to attempt to make it right, do right in the eyes of Jesus, of the God of the Bible, so that he can have mercy on me in the afterlife, blah blah blah. But like I would imagine that's his viewpoint, because, you know, he's only doing this, you know, in the war. He didn't do it before. He didn't do it prior, right? So, and that's the funny thing, which happened in the sense of during slavery. There was that one time. There was a time where there was a meteor shower, and a bunch of Edomites thought, oh, this is the Lord's retribution, like, for enslaving the Israelites. So, like, they were telling him, oh, you're free to go meet up with your family and whatnot. all this stuff like that. Like, we're sorry for doing all this stuff, and then when it stopped, then they just went back to doing their wickedness. Okay, but it was still that when there's judgment, when they fear for their lives, and that's when they start to attempt to make things right. All right, so I guess that's what Putin is doing here. Okay, because even with just this, it's kind of supported with this, with how he said, like, he wants to win the war, he hopes to win the war, but if he doesn't, then he's expecting to die. All right, so let's get into these scriptures. Job chapter 12 verse 16, with him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceiver are his. So with YAHAWAH is strength and wisdom, and the deceived and deceiver. So people might think, which is like a lot of Jakes were thinking, like, Putin is saying all this stuff about inclusivity and stuff like that. So yeah, we mess with Putin and stuff like that. Just like how people think, Donald Trump, I'm a coon for Donald Trump. I'm all for Donald Trump and whatnot, which Jake has been doing that more recently. Okay, so with that in mind, you have these people that are being deceived by this, like, Hail Mary type behavior from Esau Edom. Okay, like, they don't actually care, and because if they actually cared, they would have done it before their lives were in danger, before they acknowledged that something bad was going to happen to them. Okay, you shouldn't, in order for you to do something good, your life shouldn't be in danger for it. Okay, like for example, with YAHAWASHI, you're not supposed to be obeying. You shouldn't be saying, no, if you save me out of this thing, I'll start going to church and whatnot. Like, you should already be doing the good deeds or following after the words of YAHAWASHI prior to the Lord saving you, prior to the Lord doing something amazing to kind of display. Okay, now there are some people, of course, that I guess do need that, but at the same time, like, it does show their true colors of like, they're not actually doing it out of the kindness of their heart. They're doing it because they're scared, or they acknowledge the repercussions of something else that they're doing, that they're trying to kind of make up for or lighten the burden of the eventual judgment that's going to fall upon them. All right, and even then, this is a perfect example of people that even claim to be atheists and whatnot. They have that innate understanding of attempting to make things right, attempting to get right with YAHAWASHI, to lessen the judgment. Okay, that not the judgment that's coming from a person, but the judgment that's coming from YAHAWASHI. Okay, let's get into this. Sirach chapter 14 verse 7, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. Okay, so yeah, like, this stuff is, it's not because they're a good person. All right, even Donald Trump trying to appeal to the so-called black population, it's not because he actually cares, or he actually has good intentions, or he wants to help Jake out. It's simply because he wants to appeal to you, just as Putin's trying to appeal to YAHAWASHI in order to lighten the judgment that's going to fall upon him, or even to seek victory, actual victory. All right, trying to pray to that God. Now black Jesus. All right, that's who he's praying to in order to get victory. All right, but in actuality, at the end of the day, he's right. Everyone is going to lose, whether the Lord uses Putin to execute that loss for everyone, or the Lord does it in another way. All right, so with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakwakodash. Double honors to the elders. Abab Abal, Shalom to my Akim Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this found captivity. Abab Abal and Shalom.